हरि वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा ज्ञानदेहि स्मृतिदेहि विद्या विद्याधिदेवते प्रतिष्ठामकमिदं देहि सरस्वती नमो नमः। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुर्साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। नागेन्द्रहाराय त्रिलोचनाय भस्मांगरागाय महेश्वराय नित्याय शुद्धाय दिगंबराय तस्मै नकाराय नमः शिवाय। नीलभुजं श्यामलकोमलांगं सिंहसमारोपितवामभागं पाणौ महासायकचारुचापं नमामि रामं रघुवंशनाथम्। ओम अतुलितबलधामं स्वर्गशैलाभदेहं धनुजबलकृशानं ज्ञाननामाग्रगण्यं सकलगुणनिधानं वानराणामधीशं रघुपतिप्रियभक्तं वातुजातं नमामि। प्रेम से बोलो सियावर रामचंद्र भगवान की जय। जय वीर हनुमान जय हनुमान जय वीर हनुमान जय वीर हनुमान जय वीर हनुमान जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर जय कपीश तिहुलो उजागर रामदूत तुलित बलधामा अंजनी पवन सुतनामा महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी कुमति निवार सुमति के संगी कंचन वरण विराज सुबेसा कानन कुंडल कुंचित केसा राम
श्यावर रामचंद्र भगवान की जय। So we continue Bhagavad Gita, chapter 12, last shloka number 12. And I remember Bhagavan Krishna is saying that if you cannot practice better and practice is devotion to God, practice better and that is singing the name of God. Even better than that is constantly chanting. And chanting the name of Bhagavan gives us the opportunity to remember God all the time. And in so doing, you'll be able to have a focused mind, and when the mind is focused, you'll be able to have peace. Adveshta sarva bhutanam maitrah karuna evacha nirmamo nirahankara sama dukha sukha kshami संतुष्टतः सततं योगी यतात्मा दृढनिश्चयः मयर्पितमनोर्बुद्धिः योर्मद्भक्तः स मे प्रियः. So he continues to say to Arjuna, O Arjuna, my devotees, who are not envious. Do you think people are envious of losers? Do people envy people who lose things, who lost? Who do you envy? Who people envy? Who do we envy? We envy people who have something to envy. So anytime you become envious of somebody, you are a loser. And the person who you envy is the winner. So he says that my bhaktas, my devotees who are non-envious, they are all winners. Compassionate and friendly towards all living beings. It's very easy for us to say we have compassion. Very, very easy. But do we really have compassion for all living beings? If I drive along the road and Pranavana, when that's the dog in the road, stop that. You'll give something to eat. I will pass the shit somewhere. But at the end of the day, Bhagavan Krishna is emphasizing compassion to every living creature. Every living creature. The one that harms us and the one that we harm. Every living creature. Be friendly towards all living creatures. If you may not show that I'm at a level of compassion, be friendly to them. Those who are free, karuna evcha, nirmamo nirankara, who have that state of possessiveness. This is mine and this is mine and this is mine and I want this and that. Those who are free from that level of possessiveness, those who are free from ego, those who are not really attached to family members, friends, and who are not attached to anything in this world really. We are living in this world, we have things to do in this world, we do it and we are not attached to it. And Bhagavan Krishna always, all throughout Gita, he always teaches that art of relinquishment, that we relinquish the attachments of this world. And Bhagavan says that if you can not have that level of possessiveness to your family, to children, to friends, to neighbors, yes, we appreciate everybody, we are friendly to everybody, but you know that state of possessiveness, it says no. Those who are devoid of ego. Ego is a hell of a thing, you know. It's just 3 little letters. 3 letters, E-G-O. And you will believe how terrible that is. Ego is so dangerous, some people don't even understand what ego really means and they pretend to be bhaktas and devotees. But they are filled with abhiman and filled with ego. They must be the front line. They must be in charge. Ego is a dangerous thing. But if you stand proud and say, see, I am a Hindu and this is my Krishna and this is my Ram, that's good. That will be the way now. Be even-minded to everyone. Sukha, dukha, samha, dukha, sukha, kshan. Sama means balance, equal. You know, we always get fed up and fret up ourselves when things don't happen our way, right? So you're driving down the road and the air conditioner stops working in the car. You know, like real stress, like real stress. If you're working in the room, in the bedroom, so like real stress. Bhagavan Krishna said to be equal in time of the air conditioner working and when it is working. Be the same. And that's the level of samaha. That's what Bhagavan said. Samaha, dukha, sukha, kshami. We must be able to have that balance. The same way we treat with happiness, we treat with sadness. The same way we treat with ups, we treat with downs. The same, that level of duality, that point where we have happiness and sadness, distress and so on. Bhagavan says, we who can treat with that in a balanced way. And so you have to do it.
You have to do it.
Imagine you tell somebody that we are looking real nice this morning, you look like anti-Sharia. Beautiful. But then the next minute you cannot cost you after you're looking nasty. But you must be able to maintain that same level, that equilibrium in your mind, that I must be balanced. Bhagavan said that when you can establish yourself like that, not be affected by the peers of opposites, those who are shami, forgiven. Plenty people tell us they're forgiven. I lady tell me when I say, Baba, I just forgive, I don't forget. It is essential to forgive if you care for them. So, be forgiven. Santushta. Santushta Sadham Yogi. The word Santosh means happiness. Happiness in the sense of contentment. There is nothing in this world lost, desire, hate, anger, greed, everything in this world ceases to exist, but it reaches to that point of contentment. But you see, greed is a hell of a thing. You want, we want, we want, and we want, and we can never be satisfied. Never be satisfied. And if we are not satisfied, you can never be happy. Because you always have that desire to want and to want. Endowed with bhakti. Satatam yogi, be that yogi now. Be like the bhakta, the yogi. Vedanta Dridishya, those who are constantly in charge of your senses. But I could be a vegetarian for 5 months now, I can't do this. After I tell you, say, but when I passed by a certain place with knees and bottlers for long, I had to stop and buy a meat. We see what we want to see, we hear what we want to hear, we eat what we want to eat, we do everything we want to do. Eat, live and marry, and you're dead, bury you. Forget the sentences now. Bhagavan Krishna says, yeah. I remember a very learned Vyas was saying, and when the hand do what you're not supposed to do, you must punish the hand. You punish your hand. If the tongue eat what you're not supposed to eat, punish your tongue. Fast or holy. If the eyes saw what you're not supposed to see, you like that. So it means that you must be able to, at some point in time, be conscious and that awareness of your senses must be at all times. Be there at all times. Maya Vikarmano Mano Buddhi or Madbhakta Samay Priya. We must have that firm conviction in Bhagavan. As you say, resolutely determination and dedicated to me. Do you know how many times we get up in the morning and we say, many people, they get up in the morning and they say, well, I don't know how to make it today. I don't know how things will happen. I don't know if I'll get through today, and I don't know this and I don't know that. Yes, you don't know, but there's somebody who knows. Trust in that person who knows everything. His name is Bhagavan, his God. Antarayami. He's the one who knows the hearts of everyone. Be firm in your love and your devotion to Bhagavan. Dedicate yourself and actions to God. Buddhiyo, you see the intelligence, the thoughts, process of ourselves. Everything that you know, everything that you think you know, and everything that you probably might know, dedicated to Bhagavan. And says, when you become like this, such devotees, such a me, Same Priya, they're very dear to me. I love them very much. So, Bhagavan Krishna again teaches us about that art of devotion and becoming a bhakta, becoming his devotee. Very simple things. You cannot practice all or anything, Raja said. You cannot practice everyone, you cannot be compassionate, you cannot be non-envious. Try something like be friendly to the animals, be friendly to your family, be friendly to your neighbors, be friendly to the animal, people around you, your friends and family, the customers, the people that you interact with. Just be friendly with them. And you will believe from there, it will see eventually you'll graduate into another quality. And that's how life, the cycle of life continues. That development process continues. Prince Tulsi, Vrindavan Ki Jai.